Boat Builders, Larry Lalone with Geodesic Aerolite Boats. In this video we're going to cover patching a hole in the boat. You shouldn't get too many holes, this stuff's a lot tougher than it looks, but occasionally you will. It's a question we get asked a lot, so I've done a couple different techniques on how to patch a hole in a boat. So I took a screwdriver and made 3 holes. I made one here and then 2 equivalent size holes here, and I did the same thing on this piece. I made a hole here and then a couple others here. And the first technique, if you've got your plans, your build guide, it covers both these techniques, but I just wanted to show you what they are. This one is actually using heat and bond. I cut out 4 little patches and material. I took a piece of Dacron, coated it, put 2 coats of polyurethane on it, so this is a waterproof patch, and it's very, very tough. You see, it's good stuff. And so I took one of the patches, put heat and bond on the back, took another one, put heat and bond on the back, and then this one I ironed on from the back side. This would be the outside of your boat, this would be the inside of your boat. So I ironed it on, let it dry. This one I ironed on from the outside, let it dry, and then just for some extra protection, I took some epoxy, the regular epoxy you'd use for building a boat, and I kind of painted it over this, made sure that the hole was sealed, and then this one I painted from the outside, and then painted around to seal the edges with the heat and bond. The problem with this is when you put the iron on there, it tends, obviously you can see it tends to discolor whatever it touches, and a lot of you don't like that, and I don't like that. So the other way I did it was from the back side of the boat, was to make 2 more waterproof patches, and these I actually used contact cement. So I took the contact cement, put it on the patch, put it over the hole. This one did the same thing. The only difference between these 2 patches is this one has the waterproof side facing in. This other one has the waterproof side facing out. Put the contact cement on them, came to the outside, put a little bit of epoxy over where the hole was, put a little bit of epoxy where the hole was here, just to make sure it's good and sealed. Came back around and painted some epoxy around the edges to keep the edges good and tight. You may not have to do that, but if you don't mind the look, then that's a good way to do it. I think this is probably a better way of patching a hole, is to use the contact cement and then making sure you seal where the hole is. But again, this stuff is tough. It takes a lot to get through this. I mean, just a good little bit like that doesn't do much. So it's good, tough stuff. And that's that one.